Hi, everyone. It's Maria Fontana, your favorite business consultant. So I want to talk to you guys today about the two top requests I get from clients in emails, from messages, from text messages, in all my inboxes. And it is such a it's such a need that people are really struggling with right now. So the two top questions are, one, how do I handle my employees or my ex-employees or employees who took a hiatus going and servicing clients at home? Now, as I'm recording this video, I'm in April 2021. I am on the East Coast, and a lot of these questions are coming from my crowd in New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, East Coasters, mostly where a little bit of the lockdown is a little bit more and all this pandemic stuff is more intense. Depends how you look at it. Anyway, so it depends where you're listening to me from. And if you're from a state that this isn't going on anymore, you're like, what is she talking about? Just have a little, open mind and understanding as to how I'm talking about this issue. So the first one is that how to deal with, as a salon owner, with your employees going and servicing clients at home behind your back, and how you're going to deal with that. And the second one is your employees leaving you and starting their own practices in a suite. Now, once again, I am in New Jersey, speaking to a lot of my New York, New Jersey places where maybe suites are new. This is just starting to happen now, and they're not used to this. Different states have different rules. Different states have different state boards. So you have to really check in with your personal state board of the state that you're in. Go to their website to see their rules, their protocols, and all of their guidelines. So to address the first one, guys, your stylist or your part of your team is now servicing some clients at home because their clients do not want to come to the salon for whatever reason that may be. Maybe they feel uncomfortable. Maybe they don't feel safe. Maybe they don't want crap. Whatever the reason, there could be a million reasons. And you are finding out now that some of your team is servicing them at home, and they're making a little cash in their pocket, or they're getting Venmo'd, or they're starting their own little side hustle. So again, this is my personal opinion. My personal opinion, 34 years as a business owner, 34 years as a salon owner. I've been on the state board in New Jersey. I've served as a board member. I've seen the other side of this as an educator's point of view. So I'm sharing a very varied point of view, but it does not mean that it's right or wrong. This is simply my point of view as my expertise answering this question. So I would address it in two different ways, and it just depends on you. You as a salon owner and what resonates with your values, your mission, your culture in your business. Again, it's a very non-cookie cutter answer, guys. So the easiest way to deal with it, there's two ways to deal with one of your employees or team members has left or is still working for you, and now they're working on clients at home. Now, yes, I get this is unprecedented times. I get all this stuff. But I also want you to remember something. There's state board rules, and we are all licensed. Now, I'm talking, again, I'm in New Jersey. I think the person that asked me this question's in New York. Another person, I think, was in South Jersey who posted the same question. So this is relevant for my answer, but you have to look at your state board. So my answer is based on the State Board of New Jersey and the rules I know. Today, doing people's hair at home is illegal. I don't care how you cut the cake. I don't care how you turn it around. The only places you can do out calls to doing hair, as far as I know today, to the best of my knowledge, is if you're going to a prison to work on incarcerated people, or if you're going to a nursing home. Those are the two exceptions. And, if you want to double check, like I said, go on your website of your state and see what your state board requires, what the laws are. Now, that being said, if you're in a state that we're licensed, like in New Jersey, and that is important to you as a salon owner, and you hold high integrity for that licensure, then maybe you need to address this with your team member. Again, it's a personal thing. What they're doing is illegal. They're also tax evading because they're doing someone's hair at home and taking the money, right? So there's more to this than meets the eye. And again, it's a personal choice. Now, I always make this example up and people don't like it, but it is a fact. So if you worked in a dental office and one of the dentists, or you owned a dental office, and one of the dentists decided to do like budget root canals in the backyard on his patio, is that okay? No. So why is it okay for the hairdresser who's licensed by the same entity, the same division of consumer affairs, who have a license from the board to do services that are technically illegal in someone's home? There's liability, something could happen, you're putting your license on the line, and if you employ someone like this, is that really what you want? So again, I'm throwing a lot of stuff at you, but it is a personal choice. Now you have to make that choice as a salon owner. What is important to you? What are your values? What's your mission? What's your culture? It may have to be a hard decision to say, hey, I have let someone go because of that. I don't care how much money they were making, because my business is not run based on holding on to people for dear life. So this is a conversation for another day, how you have to run your salon based on the entity of your business, not relying on people to support your business. If you lose a stylist, you can't have a stroke over it. Then there's something wrong with the structure of your business, quite frankly, guys. You got to reevaluate that. So that's my first answer. The second answer is you can turn a blind eye if you don't care, and you just let it go. But it will create problems later on, because this becomes a habit. Making a little extra cash tastes good. Making a little extra cash on the side feels good. Before you know it, everybody knows that Peggy Sue is doing hair out of her kitchen for a quarter of the price that your salon is charging, using the same products, but she's pocketing the money. So again, guys, you really have to decide where your integrity lies, and do you really want someone who's bending the rules and breaking the rules working for you? Because I personally think, and this is my personal opinion, if you break the rules once, twice, 3 times, it becomes a habit. So again, evaluate, sit down with your team, sit down with your administrators, whoever it is making these decisions, write things down, the pros, the cons, and make your decision on how you want to address this. The third thing you could do, which is a little extreme, but honestly, if you care about the integrity, if this person continues to do things illegally, and you report them to the state board, have them get fined. I'm a stickler for doing things that are against the law, especially when it puts the integrity of my cosmetology license on the line. Why should I follow the rules and you not? Why should you be licensed, but you could do what you want? You're doing hair in people's kitchens. You're doing hair in the garage. This is what is ruining our industry, guys. Not the salon suites, not the pandemic. This was happening before the pandemic. And in the video, if you watch the conversation I had on Business Growth Made Easy with Beth Minardi, she mentioned that there's been things happening in the industry for a long time that no one wanted to look at. Guess what? You better look now. Because if you don't look now and really reevaluate what is important for you, your business, your income, your integrity, this is the time. This is the time to clean house. What doesn't feel aligned for you is what you should remove. And once again, you might be the type of salon owner that you don't care, then that's fine with you too. So it's a personal choice, but you need to know the facts to make these decisions. Again, check with your state board, just go on their website. You can see all the guidelines, the rules, the regulations for each state there, and then make your decision based on how you want to operate your business. Question number 2 is, how do I deal with people leaving my salon now and opening their own suites, opening their own businesses? So guys, let's be real. As salon owners, the bottom line is, and again, I'm speaking from a New Jersey mentality, we don't have booth rental here. Suites just started coming in the past few years. The first one is opening in my area. A lot of local salon owners are very upset. They're on edge. They're worried about they're going to lose their best stylist. Guys, it's about evolving. We don't own the stylist. Again, this is just my point of view. If you disagree with it, that's totally cool. We have to agree to disagree, right? This is the world we live in. I don't believe you own your stylist. You have to go with the mindset that you're growing them, you're cultivating them, and it is a journey. Some people are natural born entrepreneurs and they're gonna try going out on their own. It doesn't mean they're gonna succeed, because I will tell you from my experience, once again, there may be great stylists, great colorists, but it doesn't mean that they're great business owners. It doesn't mean that they know the first thing about running a business. And 9 times out of 10, they do fail and they go back. There's the 1% that rises to the top and they make it, and good for you, good for them. Because honestly, let's be real, guys. This is capitalism. This is entrepreneurship. And I think as a salon owner, our mindsets have to shift, that it is a journey and we don't own them. Again, my opinion, you don't own the clients. You don't own the stylist. Now, if people play dirty, then that's a different thing. But I believe that you should have it in your culture. This is just my point of view. Have it embedded in your culture that you teach your stylist about collaboration. So when people leave my salon, or when stylists go out on their own over 34 years, I've had it happen many times, but guess what? I am friends with every single one of them, maybe except one, because she played dirty, okay? She stole. So that's a no-go for me. Every single one of them, it was a collaborating culture. I taught them about collaborating. We support each other. There's no cutthroat. There's no, the clients who wanted to stay in my space stayed. The clients who really loved them and chose to leave, some left and some came back. So again, guys, it's all about the energy and being focused on constantly growing your own. There's 9 out of 10 are only employee mentalities. There's that 1% who's going to leave. And then there's that other percent who thinks they're going to work from home and get away with it, which I would report because I'm against it. But again, guys, these are strong statements I'm making, but I stand behind them. I stand behind them because I feel we have to hold a high integrity to our licensure, to our professionalism, to our specializations. And if you don't, this is part of the problem. Why many people are, oh, it's just a haircut. Oh, it's just the color. Oh, it's just the hairdresser. So I hope these few tips and tools were powerful. If you'd like to hop on a live Q&A with me, just drop me a emoji below here and I will put one together, and we will have a live Zoom Q&A where you can pick my brain and I will be answering your most pressing questions. I am here to support you. I am here to give you great ideas and great support in what you're doing in your mission. You are on the way to evolving, regenerating, and rebooting your business, guys. To all my salon owners, you got this. Shift your mindsets. To all my stylists and all my salon professionals who are not owners, I want you to be compassionate and think about both sides of the story, guys. Let's let go of the anger and focus on growth as one. Sending you guys all tons of love. Have a great day.